All right, so this is the movement demonstration for your air squats. Now, the points of performance that we're going to take from this, we can still take and apply it to our back squat, our front squat, and any other squatting movements. Whether we are working with simply our bodies or we're incorporating weight, and our form and our technique need to be the exact same. That is where we build our habits in our exercises. So, if our feet start underneath our hips, we're going to take half a step out on either side. We're going to turn those toes out just slightly, and that's where we're going to see our feet in our squat position. So from here, if I turn to the side view, I've found my foot position again. If I think of my foot like a tripod, so if I'm thinking of my heel, my big toe, and my little toe, I want to feel like I'm pressing all three of those points down and into the ground as I descend down into my squat and all the way up and out. So from side position, I've found my foot position again. I'm thinking big toe, little toe, heel, pushing those 3 points into the ground, and then we're going to come down and into the squat. So as we move our hips back, remember hips and knees break together, keeping the chest up, and we come down nice and low and into the squat as low as our mobility allows, and that we're still in an active position, stand back up. So as I refer to that active position, I'm going to show you on my next squat what a non-active position might look like. So as I'm coming down, you'll notice if I move, my chest will tip forward and my hips will tuck underneath when I move into a non-active position. So coming down and into the squat, and then if I move too low, I'm no longer in an active position. I'm not holding any tension throughout my body. And even when we're doing an air squat, but especially if we're moving into a weighted squat, we don't want to see that. That's not going to put our body in good positions, and it's going to open us up to potential injuries. So the very last thing of our squat, and the big one, we want to focus on our breathing. So if we're taking a big deep breath in, we're going to think we've found our squat position. We're thinking our 3 points. Our knees are tracking out over our pinky toes, so we're not seeing those knees coming in. Pinky toes, not big toe. And as we're coming down into that squat, we're going to take that deep breath. And even if we're doing an air squat or a weighted squat, we're going to hold that deep breath all the way down and until we come back up to the top of our reps. That's going to look like and immediately, if you are applying the breathing technique, you're going to begin to feel that tension throughout your core as you're keeping your chest up, and that's also what's going to help to save your lower back from doing all the work if you're incorporating your core and you're using your body effectively.